welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make homemade custard. Okay, so here is a pan and I'm going to pour 1.5 cups of milk. So that's the first step. So I'll give you a second to get the milk, and now I'm going to pour it. But first you need to heat the pan by the heater, and it's very hot, so don't touch it. Okay, so I'm going to pour 1.5 cups, okay? So I've done that, now for half a cup. Okay, so here's half a cup with a big bubble. And now I'm going to put that. Okay, so as you can see here, there is 1.5 cups of milk. And now you'll need some custard powder. Okay, so and then you just pour it in. No. Okay, so you'll need 2 tablespoons of the custard powder. Okay, 2 tablespoons of this custard powder, and you'll need to keep that aside. Okay, now you'll need some sugar, and just put it in. You'll need 4 of these. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So, and remember to like and subscribe. So now I need to turn up the heat a little bit, but only a little bit. So now you can see the sugar is starting to go, and now you need a spoon, and then you need to mix it. Okay, so you need to mix it for a little while. And keep on mixing it until it rises a bit. Okay, so I've mixed that, and now I need to pour half a cup of milk, a little bit of milk, like a quarter, into the cup. And then back to our custard powder, which we haven't used. Remember, it's 2 tablespoons. And then you want to pour the milk in it until it comes and then I need to mix it so it comes like a paste. And remember, don't keep this too high. Remember to dim it down. So here I'm mixing. For a bit. And you need to mix this so it's lump free, and that means there's no lumps in it. Okay, so you want to make it really smooth. Okay, wait a bit. Back to the milk and sugar. It's going to rise in a few minutes, So we just need to wait until it rises, and when it rises we need to dim this down. So I'll show you when it rises, then I'll dim this down. So now I need to mix this, but also I need to mix this with my left hand. Okay, so I think that's enough for the custard powder. So now keep it. When it starts to rise, then we want to turn it down. It's not rising yet. Okay, now I think I'll just wait for it to rise. Okay, so now it's starting to rise a bit, so now I'm going to dim it in just a few seconds. Yeah, it's starting to rise now, so now I'm going to dim it and look. See, if you don't dim it too fast, then it'll rise up and then it'll just go out the pot. So you need to have quite fast reflexes. Okay, so now we need to pour the custard powder into the paste. Okay, and then we need to constantly mix it. Okay, so that's all done. And now we want to mix it till it gets a bit thick. And you can see it's starting to turn yellow, and that's a good sign. If it's not starting to turn yellow, then I think you need to mix it a bit more. And so it's starting to form the colour of the actual custard. And also we'll be putting fruits in, but if you don't want to put fruits in, then you can just pause the video when we finish making the custard. But if you do want to put fruits in, then you can watch the full video. And remember to like and subscribe. Okay, so now it's starting to come a bit thick, you can see. Now I think the custard is thick, and you'll know that by looking at this. If it just pours off like liquid, then you need to mix a bit more and it's not quite right. But if it's like this and it's a bit thick, then it's finished. So now I need to turn off the gas. Okay, so now I'm going to turn off the gas. Okay, and then I'm going to put this aside, but I can't actually do that. Okay, so now we're going to add fruits. So these are the fruits I'm going to add. So strawberry, grapes and blueberries. And we're going to add apple, pear and banana later. So first we're going to wash this. Okay, so once you think it's all fully washed, and it's not dripping, and then you want to go here, keep it here, and okay, so now I'm going to cut the fruits, and remember, before adding the fruits, you want to make sure that the custard is fully cooled down. Actually not fully, but cooled down a bit, so it's not boiling hot. So I'm going to cut the strawberries to finish. I think the best knife to use is a small sharp one like this. And so now you put strawberries in one side. And I don't think you need to cut blueberry or grapes, but you can if you want, if they're like really big like this. then you can cut it like this. But if they're small, like this blueberry, you don't need to cut it. So I'm just going to cut this stem off and make sure there are no stems in the any of the fruits. So you can see here, now there's no stems, and the strawberries are here, the grapes are here, blueberries are here. There's a stem on this, so I'm going to cut it off. And there are some more here. Okay, so now when you've finished cutting and it's in small pieces like this and like this, then remember when I said keep the apple, pear and banana? You don't want to cut it really early on, because on the apple, if you cut it, it'll just turn brown, and then it's like weird if it turned brown. Okay, so now we're gonna cut the apples. Okay, so a sample of what when you're serving, what it will look like is like this. So you just want to pour a bit of custard into a bowl, and not too big because you don't want to waste your custard. So like that much. And you might want to wait for it to cool down for like 30 seconds. So by the time, I'm going to cut a bit of banana, and we're not going to put apple or pear just yet because we don't want to waste that. Okay, so we're only going to do a few slices. Okay, we're only going to do 3 slices of banana, and we're going to save that for the actual serving. Okay, so I think it's cooled down a bit. So now you want to put with a spoon, and make sure you put it with a spoon, some of each of everything. So it should look like some of strawberries just scattered around. Then you want to put some blueberries, like 1 or 2. Then you want to put banana. And then finally some grapes. Here. So now, when it cools down, this will be the dessert. So that's only a sample. But yeah, thank you for watching my video, and please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.